Reset camera 1, 2. No.
Okay, you can.
All right. There you go. You all good, brother? Right. Give another 15 seconds. I'll play the intro. Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Life Coach Jeff, coming to you with another episode, people, of the Redirect, Regroup, Refocus podcast. Ooh, wee, baby. It is another Wednesday. How was hump day for everybody? That's what I want to know. How's hump day? Let me tell you, man, it has been a heck of a hot one because your boy been burning up a little bit. We come out of that hot meal, but we in a nice, somewhat better cool place, which is what I'm going to lead through to in a second. Because y'all know, man, when we do the podcast, man, it's a little different for the radio, man. I just dive right into what I got to dive into, and we're going to talk right to the guests, okay? So let me prep. I got to make this announcement. I have a bio to read for the guest because my manager set it up. If I had a camera to put on her, I would put it on her. I did her wrong one time when I had one of these, and I can't do it like this again because she going to get me. She going to get me. But I got to remind y'all where we at. So, baby, boom, we are right here at the Vibe Studios at 2075 Rush Place in Lake Station, Indiana, people. It consists of Ron Reeder, the VNO, what you know, myself, Mr. Redirect, Regroup, Refocus himself, Life Coach Jeff Relaford, Smooch Wallace. Who is Smooch Wallace, baby? If you don't know who Smooch Wallace is, this man is blowing up. So please get to know him. And also, Mary Selena K of Rock Truth Radio. 24 of us, baby, we make up the vibe. And we will also produce your podcast on your radio show right here in this studio. Y'all don't understand. We have equipment here. I don't know why y'all be trying to play us. I don't know why. Y'all know how I roll every week, but we ain't going to harp on that. We going to give you great professional quality. So y'all come through and y'all can go ahead and get yourself together with that on the forefront. And also, people, we got an event coming up, man. You know, and normally what I like to do is I like to talk about these things. But as always, like I say on every show, when the Vibe Studios has an event, there's somebody who you can listen to who can explain it a lot better than me. And here we go.
Chosen Enterprise presents Shondell's Appreciation Bash and King KC Birthday Bash with performances by Mario Barr, Dip the Realist, Mealman, Dom Da Vinci, C-Ball, Smooch, The General, Striker X, Key Lyrics, Rick McGee, Lisa Blair, and yo, Raw Radio will be broadcasted live and is hosted by Trader Chocolate Jar and The Vibe. DJ Sluggo will be mixing live Sunday, August 25th at Simeon Alumni Hall, 820 West 89th Street off of 89th and Halstead, 6 p.m. to midnight. Is sponsored by 4835 Studios, Chicago home of Chicken and Waffles, 1 hour heating and air conditioning of Hazel Crest.
All right, y'all. Y'all heard it, baby. We will be hosted. Well, maybe not hosted. I think that might have been a little typo, but that's what the man said. That's what he said. Ain't that what? That's what he said. So we will be hosting, but we will also be going live from Simeon Alumni Village Hall for Shondel's Appreciation Bash and King KC's B-Day Bash. Come on, y'all. Our very own Smooch Wallace will be performing there. And y'all know we gonna have the Smooch section available and open. We will be selling t-shirts again. Real talk. But we ain't got no reason to lie for you. We support our brother. You know, he is on his musical journey. And he also has a song out called No Rush. With Bad featuring him with No Rush in it. It is amazing. It is a great summer song. Y'all check it out. Smooch is doing his thing. So, all right, y'all, please. This is August 25th from, I believe, 6 p.m. to midnight. Yeah, 6 p.m. to midnight. So y'all come check it out, man. Again, for tickets, please call the text 219-902-4016. And please, people, I do have a couple slots available for some sponsorship packages. So if you would like to be featured, if you have an event if you have a business or anything that would like to be highlighted, come on, man. Life Coach Jeff will give you an interview right there at the table in the chair. And we get the spotlight on you for a little bit. So please get in contact with me if that's something that you would like to be a part of. And y'all, so those were the announcements that I had to give. So, it took my normal 6 minutes, 6 minutes to do my thing. But now I got something I want to read to y'all. And this is about the guest, people, okay? Now, I'm going to say his name. I don't want to say his name because y'all know who he is already. Y'all already know what it is. But Treble the singer. He is a songwriter also. He was born and raised on the south side of Chicago, having a father who was a DJ. Treble quickly found his early musical influences to be Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson, Smokey Robinson, and later in life, he would teach himself the ability to sing all parts of guy groups such as 112, Jagged Edge, New Edition, while also studying artists like Neo, R. Kelly, Bruno Mars, Tank, Jamie Foxx. He has been able to channel great energy. Now I got to stop right there and make my own little comment because yes, this brother has great energy. Y'all don't miss out on that. Please don't miss out on that. Great energy and mix in some personal emotion and creative music that has a timeless feel. Treble has had his music featured on Indiana Fleet DJs, DJ Get 'em Pleasures, Volume 1 and Volume 2. He has been featured on WSRB Soul 106.3, the R&B Factory, Artist Spotlight, and he has also been privileged to open up for Chicago legendary acts such as 3-Piece and Ben One and many more, on top of many showcases as well. Showcases, podcasts, radio shows, internet shows, and more. Treble has won several competitions as well, from the Midwest, in Wisconsin, throughout Chicago, up into Indiana, with no sight of him slowing down anytime soon. Treble also has a heart for the community. He has worked with so many underground artists in the Chicago area, especially those younger than him. So he is giving back with limited to no resources, helping to arrange, produce, and engineer EPs to get their career started. And most of this he has done for over 5 years for free, people. So this brother is giving back for free. Let him know, baby, for free. And his way of utilizing his talents to give back from him being so great. So there it is, baby. Let me tell you this, man. I read all of that to go ahead and show you none other than Mr. Treble the singer.
Hey,
come on, brother.
What's up, y'all? You know it's your boy Treble the singer. I am the voice of Chicago R&B.
Come on.
And I'm here to bring love back to the house. What's up, Jeff?
I'm hot, baby. I'm hot, dog. I'm sitting up here wiping the sweat off the brow. That's why I put the camera on you. Okay. So they ain't got to see your boy over here, but I'm great, man. I'm good. I am just grateful that you are finally here, able to grace the chair.
Yes, sir.
On the podcast.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. This was an honor, man. I was excited about this one.
Oh, yeah, it's no problem, man. And I know that you've been telling me that you've been looking at the show for quite some time.
Yes, sir.
And honestly, this whole networking thing was new for me. Also hitting up this specific group of people. As a life coach, man, you just don't know who is going to accept you.
Yes,
it's a different crowd. But I just want to thank the city of Chicago, real talk, because y'all have opened up y'all whole arms to a brother.
Yes.
Honestly,
Yes.
y'all have just been so gracious and grateful. And brother, you are another one of those people.
Yeah, I mean, we understand, you know what I'm saying, the value that you bring to the community.
Mhm.
It's bigger than just being here in the studio and the work that you do.
Yeah.
This is supposed to reach the masses. Everybody not built for church.
Mhm.
Everybody
This is true.
just ain't built for it. You
This
know what
is
I'm saying?
true.
So
Yeah.
to have a life coach that is grounded in faith
Mhm.
and understanding, and it's a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? So the
Yeah.
things that you provide are valued. You know what I'm saying? Especially to people who just can't make it to the house.
Oh, come on.
Can't make it to the house of the Lord. Yeah, I mean, that whole entity there is about having a relationship with the Most High.
Exactly.
You know
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying? And when you go to church to be around people who believe the same thing as you. So you want to be amongst believers.
Facts.
It's the
Yep.
fellowship.
It's the fellowship.
So
Yes, sir.
embracing you into the community has provided fellowship. Even when we're outside at concerts
Yes,
and we
sir.
run across each other, you may have a slight word
Yeah.
that may change the trajectory of my day. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
that's value, man. And I
Yes, sir.
just want to say thank you for the work that you do because it's needed in this community, man.
Big dog. Hey, man. Oh, man. Enough about me, dog. I'm so, hey, man. Look here. Y'all don't understand. It's almost made a brother have a tear in his eye because he out here giving this brother this type of grace. Because it ain't about me, but it is about you, sir.
Yeah.
And brother, you know, we had some great conversation. One thing that I would like to highlight, though, real quick, is I'm always talking about the amount of work that you and Treble, and I am gonna have cash on too. I ain't forgot about cash. I ain't forgot, but
Yes,
I
sir.
talk about always the level of work that y'all put in
Yes.
when y'all have concerts, when y'all have any type of show. I don't care if you even performing 3 songs and you on the lineup. It's what y'all bring to the table, bruh.
Mhm.
I just want you to speak on that level of work ethic, bro.
Yeah. So shout out to Cash. You know what I'm saying? That's my baby. Like that's my heart. And Trosh, my big bro, man. Together we make up the collective, and the collective was built around 3 individual artists that we're not a group.
Yeah, definitely.
But we love what we do separately together. We love doing this together because I'm utilizing, and that's crazy that this just came full circle.
Yeah,
it's me being around people that believe what I believe. I love what I do. I know that I'm good at it, and I'm not afraid to dream. And I surrounded myself with 2 individuals who can take it there. Like they are not afraid. No dream is too big for either of us. So if I was to sit down and say, hey man, you know what? I'm thinking about throwing a concert. I'm tired of what the narrative is in Chicago. So I want to do this. And I'm talking about ran with it. Like, you know what? You can do it. Like we can just and it's like we're not afraid to support each other. There's no light that dims the other.
Yes.
Like we shine and we shine bright. And it's because everybody can freely dream and be freely supported. Because who's to say we can't?
Bruh,
it's gonna take some work, and then that work comes out when we are on stage. Like people get to see that because at that point it's not even work for us; it's a party. Because we know what we did to get right here.
Yes,
so
sir.
when we on stage, we party, and it's a celebration for us because we know what we talked about in the background. And I'm talking about them 2 there. They keep me on my feet. I done been under a rock. For a little while now, and if it wasn't for Cash and Trosh being creating that balance for me. When I'm not in rooms, they get to hold it down, hold the fort down. So and Cash with Broadway, when she steps away, we're still going. Like the train still moves.
Exactly.
Regardless of the missing piece, you don't even know it's missing for real because the way we move, we carry that love for each other in every room that we walk in. So shout out to them 2, man, because the collective had changed some things in the city for a long time.
Facts, man. Hey, and I love that energy that you just have talking about them, dog, because that's what it's about, man.
Yes, sir.
It's about being like, and we talked about this briefly before. We talked about being around like-minded people, you know, being around people who share that same goal and vision as you. I love the fact how there are no big I's and no little U's in y'all group. Y'all are equal.
The entire team.
Not a group. I'm sorry.
The entire
y'all just coming together.
But it's the team. It's the entire team. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for my management team now. You know what I'm saying? I got, you know, shout out to DJ Giddem, who is now managing my music. And, you know, you got Midwest Ash, who is managing the business part of me, like the artistry in me. and just trying to create a stronger team there.
Yeah.
My content creator Kiki with Q's Designs, Rose Designs, who does all my treble attire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jess PK, who shot Riverflow video, and she has been doing all the media, the photo shots for us, and photo shoots and stuff for like that. Man, it's like this entire team. There is no big I little U's. We're gonna take Jeff, and we're gonna use Jeff for what he's good at, and we're gonna support Jeff in the area that he's good, right? And that's how we're gonna help you shine. We're gonna look at Ash. We're gonna support Ash in the area in which she's good at.
Yeah,
and that's how we help her shine. But when we sell this thing as a package. There is no I'm going and you can't go.
Yes,
We're
sir.
all going. When I go to venues, and they're asking me what my entourage is like. Well, I got a content creator, I got a stylist, I got a DJ, I got a manager, I got a media personnel. Like all these people have to be with me.
Yes.
So if you can't accommodate all of us, and then 9 times out of 10, the promoters be like, okay, well, can your media person run media for the whole night? Okay, so now we get to talk about money compensation. So what are you going? What does that check look like?
Okay.
Because it can't just feed me; it's got to feed all of us. I'm bringing the entire team, and we all need to eat. So I'm saying, and that is the thing that I pride myself on, man. We got to make sure we all eat.
Facts, man. Now, I hope that some of y'all listening got some game off of that, because sometimes between the podcast and the radio show, homie, what we'll do is the people I have on, they'll drop some nuggets for y'all, and I'm gonna just brush up on that nugget real quick, just in case you missed it and it just flew over your head. He said, when the people run with him, he said, it's a package. He said, they all come together. He said, the team is with him. You said it. You said you need these people with you wherever you are. I just have to reiterate for my people out there. So when you're trying to create a team, get people that you gonna have sticking with you. Okay. We gonna let that sit there and sink in. Some of y'all. I ain't saying it's all y'all watching, because I see the viewers and I see the likes and the hearts, but I ain't saying it's all y'all. But for some of y'all, we gonna let that sit down. Now, my man, see, there it is, brother. You dropping the nuggets. And see, once again, this is why I've been loving having y'all on for the past 2 weeks, because I knew what I was gonna get.
Yes,
I knew what I was gonna get. Just the energy, bro. It is great. But let's talk about the time that you took away from the game for a little bit, you know, and actually what it did, which we spoke on that a little bit before we got on. And I feel that that's something you kind of need to let the people, you said you wanted to share that.
Yes, sir.
You know, so I'm gonna let you have a light, man. Go ahead.
So I'm back in the phase again. You know what I'm saying? When I want to create, I have to step away. I mean, life is going to happen.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that we must give credit to everybody who walks this earth living.
Yes.
Life is going to happen. You can't control it. It's just gonna do what it's gonna do, right?
Facts.
You can walk the most straight, narrow path you want, and it's just bound to just take a curve.
Yes, sir.
You got to be tested at some route. So, you know, I've been out here. A lot of people think that Treble is this new artist, that just hit the scene and he's sweeping. And when you talk about music in terms of performing it, that is true.
Okay.
I've only been performing music professionally for about 2 years.
Okay.
However, I have been outside. I started out in my teens as a writer.
Okay.
And I've written for artists who had mainstream deals already.
Okay.
Because of NDAs, we're not gonna go too deep into it, but I can tell you, and I can promise you, some of the records that you loved as a teenager in high school, especially from 2005, 2006 to about 2016. Had my pen behind them.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. So Treble was already making money in music. Yeah. It just wasn't in the forefront. I was playing the background. So I had already been around acts like Ben One, John Bly. I had already been in rooms with them. I've been in rooms with Omarion and Jeremiah. Like I've been in those rooms. I was able to see those, but I was in those rooms as a writer. You know what I'm saying? So now that I chose to step out and just utilize my voice. My mom used to always tell me, like, if you don't use it, God will take it from you.
Oh, you better speak it.
But I was so set on being a rapper.
For real.
I was so set on being a rapper.
Now hold on, dog. Now see, that's something because you put so much into this singing. I would have never thought, dog.
That's because I sound like Chingy when I rap. I know we don't need another one of them. We don't need another one of them.
We don't need another Chingy, bro.
No. My voice is too high. I got a high pitched voice, and
Okay.
my cousin
Yeah.
used to call me High Note
Okay.
for a long time, and at every family function, like, hey,
Yeah.
High Note, come here, come bust a note, and I'm like, nah, I hate singing, dog. Like, no.
Okay. Oh,
No,
wow.
I don't want to do this. But
Uh-huh.
when I finally stepped out and was like, yo, I'm gonna start singing.
Yeah.
Well, I got burned with a bad deal. So I stepped away from the game for about 10 years to kind of learn the business.
Okay.
I want to know the business, what's going on. So I can't be burned like that ever again.
Okay, got you.
Because we had a major deal on the table. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? And it just didn't pan out. The money was being stolen.
Mhm.
It was just a lot of riffraff, and
Ooh, okay.
you know, it happens for a reason, right? Because now
That's true.
Now anybody who has encountered treble,
Mhm.
Since I've been out now,
Yes,
will tell you that treble just do good business. I try to keep my name clean.
there you go.
It ain't about I don't get involved in no messy stuff, and
Mhm.
and I think that it's credit to what I've been through versus where I am now and where I want to see the game go from here.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
did that, reintroduce myself, revamped my image, and reintroduce myself as treble. I started out in 2022, in September 2022 at the IndieCon Artist Festival.
Okay.
And that's hosted by Nat Gilla and DJ Profit. And it was kind of one of them things where I'm making music and my family like, yo, this hot. Like, you got to put this out.
Okay.
And it was just like, I saw an opportunity, like, let me go see what the people gonna say. So I joined this competition, $500 on the line.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna perform this songs, and I'm gonna see what's hidden for. When I tell you I didn't have not two people out in Waukegan, you know what I'm saying, outside of my immediate family, but I had the whole crowd. I was like, yeah.
Okay.
And my family's in the crowd.
Yeah.
My wife and kids like, yo, like, this what you need to do. Like, this is you. This you look too natural up there. So that's when Treble was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and rock it. And I've been killing stuff on this scene ever since. So now I'm back on my rock, writing new music. And I don't write, I just live. And I think that's the hard part for me now is I don't write any lyrics down.
Yeah.
I just live life. You know what I'm saying? I shelter myself under a rock, and when I get ready to sing, pull the microphone out. Whatever's flowing is flowing.
Yo, that's dope.
And that's how dope. River Flows was created. Everything was created just off of what I was feeling in that moment. And so a lot of times having a studio in my house is it benefits me a lot, because if I want to cry, I'm gonna cry. You know what I'm saying? If I want to scream and if I'm angry, I'm gonna let it all out. And I like to record in peace because I want to be free to have those emotions. And there's nobody to be like, hey man, why you crying? Like, what's going on? Like, I want to be free to do that. But when you hear my music, you feel that. You feel that. I got a song called F Love, and it was just made. It was made in a situation to where, you know, it wasn't even about me. I was talking to somebody else, and they were just so angry with love, and that energy was just like heavy. And I'm like, it's thick. And I just took everything without using his or her name. And put it into a track and was like, yo, like, and when he heard it, he was crying. Like, really? Bro, this is crazy. Like, how did you? And I'm like, bro, I just took your energy and I just sang, bro. Like, and it come like that. And he like, bro, this speak to me, though, bro. That is you. That's how you feel right now. I just sang it for you. And it's crazy. It just go like that,
bro. And see, that's what I love about interviewing people like you, man, because you walking in your gift.
Yes, sir.
You know, and a lot of people don't really know what it means to do that. I always tell people when God gives you a blessing for something like that, it's supposed to come through you. And the only way that you can effectively reach people, just like you reached that man, is by it coming through you.
Yes.
And you know that.
Yes.
And you tapped into that. Everybody not tapped into that type of power, man.
Yeah, I mean, and it takes some self-evaluation.
I'm
saying you have to be perfectly positioned to be able to offer that. I mean, it's a lot of talent in the city. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I mean, northeast, southwest, you can go to any corner of the city.
You ain't lying.
Gonna find some talent. You know what I'm saying? And I personally know, because I've traveled and moved around to the sectors of the city just so I can tap into the different energies. But when we talk about being perfectly positioned, it's being not only adaptive but receptive. to what your environment is in that time. You know what I'm saying? And when this guy's telling me his story, what he saw was an opportunity to vent.
Okay.
And normally when you get in situations like that, if I was to sit down with life coach Jeff and I need to vent, I'm seeing that as an opportunity to vent, but your opportunity is different.
Yeah.
Because some people listen to respond, which always just ain't always the key.
Oh.
And then there's some people who listen and they're receptive.
Come on.
And I'm here to be a sponge.
Come on.
You see what I'm saying? So
Yes,
that
sir.
you can get it out. And it ain't necessarily got to go nowhere from here. You just needed somebody to listen to you.
Come on.
My gift was that I can give this back to you and change your perspective of how you feel. You just got to hear it.
Ooh, wee.
So when I created the song, it wasn't because I needed him to hear what I wanted to say.
Okay.
I needed him to understand that I heard what he said. And I played him back what he said and told him to reevaluate love.
Oh, wait.
Because right, you saying F love right now.
Yeah.
But you love her.
Yeah.
You're angry right now. And what we can do out of anger can destroy us.
Repeat that again, sir. Say that to you know what? It's right on. Look right there and say that to them people.
What we do out of anger can destroy us. So we have to be in a position to reevaluate. So sometimes just hear it back. Yeah. And I gave him a playback of what he said to make him reevaluate what he was feeling in that moment. So I stopped you from doing something so crazy. Because it was unnecessary. You wanted to be heard. You needed to vent. And you didn't need any advice from me. I didn't give any advice. I played you back what you told me.
Come on, man. I love it, dog. Oh, y'all don't understand. Some of y'all need to be sitting right here in this room because what he just said was amazing. Coming from my standpoint and what I do and how I do stuff, it's something to hear how you just did that with music. And that shows that any gift that we have that ability to do it. Again, we just have to be tapped into that. Oh, now see, Treble, you something else, brother.
I mean,
boy, I ain't know. Now see,
I'm finna shift gears real quick because you keep putting the spotlight on me, but
boy,
the studio has grown since the first time I was here. I was on the Ron Reed show the first time.
This is true. Yeah, yes, sir.
The studio has grown, and one of the things that I've noticed,
what's up,
was that your opening promo, you gave credit to everybody that was involved with Vibe, right?
Yes, sir.
And you know the reason why Vibe is successful? Vibe is successful for the same reason that the collective is successful.
Come on,
you have folks who can tap into the vision. Successful teams, successful businesses, they only work when the parties can tap into it. I got a vision.
That's it.
Here it is. Write it down, make it plain, and then have folks tap into it.
Tap into it.
What can you bring, not to my vision, to our vision? I have a vision. And so do you, and so do you, and so do you. And now this one vision that I created has grown to something that is more.
Yes, sir.
But can you all tap into that energy to make this more?
And that's it.
This is more. Yeah. And I like this.
Hey, brother, I appreciate you just looking around and noticing that. And we not even done, brother. We not even done. We got a whole nother second room we got to work with. And this room ain't even together yet. How we would want it to be. Because you got to make what do I always say? You have to make small steps, believe a big footprint.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I feel that just with the starting point of this studio in itself, and that's what we're doing. Just because of the caliber of people that we have coming through here, we talking to, we interviewing, and just the way that y'all have impact, man. We can't do none of this without y'all.
Yes, sir.
Honestly, we can't do none of this without y'all. Brother, I've sat up here many a day, sat up here and talked for a whole hour when it was hard. When it was hard to talk for a whole hour. It has been refreshing for the past 2 weeks to have people like you and other guests come and sit across from me and they share, and they share.
Yes, sir.
Because I'm telling you, we just grateful, dog. We are grateful for, let me tell y'all, man. We are grateful for all y'all that watch. We are grateful for all y'all that pay attention. I'm grateful to this man right here sipping on his Gatorade. I am grateful. We are just, to hear words like that, dog. You don't know what it means, bro. You probably do know what it means, but I guess personally to be in my shoes, sitting and hearing it.
Yes, sir.
That's what I mean.
Yes, sir.
Okay, y'all. We got to take a quick break because I have to remind y'all where we at real quick. Y'all know how it is. It's 1 minute past the hour. I was 1 minute too late. So, all right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and take a real quick break. I'm going to remind y'all where we at real fast, and we will be right back to the Redirect, Regroup, Refocus podcast. Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Life Coach Jeff, coming to you live. And we are back here again, man. We took a quick 45-second break, yo. Yo, man, I swear, when I get some sponsors and everything, the breaks will be a little bit longer. We working on that, baby. We are working on it. But yes, y'all have been listening for a good half hour to not just me, but the big homie TREBLE as well. The big homie TREBLE out here. Like I'm telling you, man, it's just, like I say, y'all, it's always wonderful people when I have great guests on here. And this man's energy is just outstanding. And also, I want to also tell you and appreciate you, man. You said some words to me. It was one of the events that we were at Ambitious Entertainment with. You had said to me how I'm able to talk and how even though people don't know God like that, I'm able to break it down in such a way where you know what I'm talking about if you know, but I'm putting it in there for you. I'm giving it to you.
I mean, you talking to life.
Talk about it, bro.
And that's
can say it better than me.
Things that I when I'm tapping into your show, that's one of the things I'm getting. Like I said, when I say a lot of people just not built for church, I'm talking about me too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm not a faithful Sunday goer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I do believe in a higher power. I do have a relationship. I read.
Yes.
You know
okay.
what I'm saying? And I keep in tune and in alignment with the word, but it ain't for me. My life is so busy. I'm on the go.
I understand.
Trying to figure it out, but then a lot of it is just the breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned early on that your image was everything, and sometimes
talk about it.
We shy away from church because we don't look like them. We don't move like them. You know what I'm saying?
I've been there.
We're not receptive to the information being given because it's not being given by somebody who looks like me.
Come on.
It doesn't sound like me.
You know what
I'm saying? It was not appealing to my ear, and we don't listen to music we don't like.
This is very true.
So when I talk to you about how your delivery was, it's not a Bible thumper delivery.
Yeah.
You talk from a perspective of life. Life is happening. And I'm going to give you a word because there is a word. That is one thing that's always going to remain solid. There is a word.
Yep.
It's who are you talking to? And are they being receptive to the word that is being given? So when I listen and when I'm directing people to the podcast to listen, it's because the word is so plainly issued that you can be receptive to it without judgment. Yeah. This ain't no, you need to hear this because I feel like you're doing something wrong in your life.
There it is.
You need to hear this because you're not in the right position. It doesn't give the delivery.
Yeah.
It gives this is what I'm saying, and I'm talking my stuff. And if you're gonna take it, you're gonna take it. And a lot of people just living like that right now. That's real right now.
You know what? See, I'm about to give this man the whole rest of the show. Because this has been the vision of what I've been trying to do and what I've been doing since day one. When God really dropped it on me, dog, it was just to make it as plain, as simple as it can be. Like a prime example, I have conversation with my wife, man. My wife is on a huge spiritual journey right now. And when she on this journey, I tell her, I say, babe, a lot of this is very simple. You know, we don't, she loves it. I love you, babe. I'm putting you out there, but I love you. She loves to say, I want to go deeper. But I say, babe, some stuff you don't even have to go deeper with. It's written right there because that's what it is. You know, you don't have to break it down anymore. That's what kind of we fall short at, brother. We fall short because we want to get so deep, but it's too much for our minds to even fathom.
And life is complicated in that manner.
It
right?
is. It really is. Talk, bro.
We'll further complicate things the deeper we decide to go. When, like you said, it's not necessary in that moment.
Yes.
See, the thing that I found most intricate about the Bible is how you can read the same verse, and depending on where you are in life, that verse is gonna have several different meanings. Sometimes we trying to go deeper when we ain't ready for deep.
Can you say that? Hold on.
You in the kiddie pool.
Come on.
You trying to go off the diving board.
Come on.
But you not diving board ready yet.
Sir,
you have to live where you are in life right now. We searching for something that ain't really ready. Yes. We ain't ready for it.
Yes.
And it happens in life. I'm talking about relationships at work. You know, we just talked to Ron and how he mentioned like, oh, I had to call a friend and ask, was I finna get fired? You're searching for something that you ain't ready for.
You see what
I'm saying?
Yep, that's it, brother.
Keep living where we are right now. Keep reading where we are and studying. And getting your right now, living in your right now what's gonna serve you the best purpose. Right? That's where you're gonna find the most fulfillment at is right now. When we start trying to venture out into what can and what will, and we start to dig and dig and dig, we will start to uncover stuff that we ain't ready for. And because we're not prepared, we get scared. And when we get scared, we start to operate in fear. So life starts to get messed up.
Definitely.
Because we're not moving as tactical and as careful as we were when we were prepared for the season that we're currently in.
Boy, you better y'all don't understand. Y'all don't hear this, brother. Y'all don't hear this man right now. Y'all don't. If y'all did, this would be the same as the church. I would be getting the amens. I would be getting the claps. I would be seeing them all in the. Y'all don't hear. They gonna catch it on the replay.
Oh man,
I'm trying, because brother, I'm trying to tell you like a lot, and you get it. And again, it's I'm always trying to figure out. Not always trying to figure, but I ask the question, Lord, you put me in contact with certain people. Why is that? Why is that? And as I sit down and I had these talks with y'all, it just comes to the light as to why we're here and why we're outside beyond this, showing the love, the support. It ain't even to the point, brother, where we ain't even got to talk all the time.
Yes, sir.
It's the fact that the presence and the energy is right. Everything is lining up to where it should be. And some of y'all ain't ready for this either. But this is how a lot of this works, and I kind of believe just with tapping into networking and expound upon this, correct me if I'm wrong about this, even when you network with people, all of that is playing a role into it.
Yes, sir. Because
you have to know the right direction that you're being led to go in, right? Come on, expound upon that a little bit.
So, and I'm just going to jump off the deep end and go into the music industry.
Yeah, go ahead. Bring it up. Yeah, talk about it.
I'm at, right? So,
yeah.
You've had Trosh on the show. You've had Street Boy Stretch up here. And you can see firsthand that the message is the same. We all want the same thing. But see, my thing was,
yes, sir.
And we asked this question internally. I got a great relationship with Street Boy Stretch.
Yeah.
Y'all already know Trosh is my big brother. I don't go nowhere without him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we're getting back to a point where we're recreating the village. The village in our community has been lost. For a minute.
Talk to him.
And the next generation will suffer if we don't put it back together right now. So what we're doing in the music industry is we're using our talents to bring back the village.
Come on.
We're not shunning the new artists that's coming out. And we ain't trying to take all the shine. I mean, Treble, look, I can stay on stage for 3 hours if I want to.
I know you can, brother.
However, we're creating platforms to give other artists spotlight because that's where our talent is. My talent is to be able to create this platform for you. And people gonna want to see me, so I'm gonna expose them to you. We're recreating the village.
I love it.
because we found it necessary that the village was always needed.
Yeah.
But nobody ever asked the question, where was the village? When it left, where was it?
Okay.
What happened to it?
Yeah, definitely.
So musically, when I hear those brothers speak and I hear what they want to talk about and where their passion lies,
Yeah.
it's all recreating the village and bringing it back. Even the Jeff Relevant show, like, you are feeding the village. You're giving us information to further our duties in recreating this village. I don't never have all the answers.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna never have all the answers, but together we're stronger.
That's true.
We're smarter.
That's very true.
We're more powerful.
Yes, sir.
So the music scene right now, it's been real quiet.
Okay.
And that's because
Yeah.
a lot of the people who are serious about it had to take a step back, and we had to regroup. We had to figure out what direction is the scene going?
Okay.
How does it look for the city? And what do we want it to look like?
Yeah.
And the powers that be are wondering, like, what is going on behind the scenes?
I bet.
And we're going to tell you.
Because bro, I'm gonna tell you this. When I sit down and I scope and I look at stuff, especially when I started going to these showcases, bro, I'm looking for something unique. And as I grow and I move more into this show, into these two shows, into the more production side, how I want to look, when I talk to my mentor, because I have a mentor as well.
Yes, sir.
All this just didn't come just didn't come from my thought process. I didn't know what to do with it until I met this man. And he just told me, that one right there. I always tell everybody, this camera right here that's perched on us, this is the same one that's been rocking with me since the beginning. He said, just pick it up. That's what he said. He said, just pick it up and see where it'll take you.
Yes, sir.
And when I'm at these showcases, I'm looking for something that's different, that's setting people apart, you know? And when I sat up here and I asked God, I said, Lord, okay, I want to do this differently.
Yes, sir.
But I want to make it to where we still have a great community vibe. People can come on and, you know, not just talk, you know, but they can talk their truths.
Yes, sir.
And they can be themselves a little bit more. But we can do it on a level where you don't have to see, you can still see the artist.
Yeah.
But then you can still see the person.
Yep.
You know, that's the gap that I want to bridge, because I noticed that with you all and the artist in particular, there's nobody to highlight y'all on that type of level, to kind of tap into here a little bit, to know how you move, how you think, what a type of moves do you make to be successful.
And that's why this is refreshing.
Yeah.
That's why this is refreshing, because in artist mode, I'm a superhero. I got to be ready to sing.
Yeah.
Every time, all the time. They want to hit the new music. It's like a right now. This platform will help people to see that I'm still human. So
that's it, brother.
Because of my gift, I got to be a superhero all the time.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you got a gift and we want to hear it, and where we going next, and what you got coming, and how you gonna do it. And it's like, yo, like, I still have life going on outside of music.
Definitely.
It's helping me to cope with life, but I'm still human. You know what I'm saying? I still have a way that I think. There's a way that I move, and there's platforms like this, like Shop Talk, that give us that platform to talk about what we doing behind the music. Because you see me in the glamour and the light, and that's cool.
Oh yeah.
But some of them times I'm struggling mentally. Some of them times I don't want to sing, but I'm here because I signed up for this. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to deliver every time.
Yeah.
But it's what happens when the lights shut off.
Come on.
When ain't nobody pressing record.
Yes, sir. And that's
nobody to clap for me.
Yes.
That's the trouble you get today. This is why this energy is coming off like this, because life is happening to everybody, including myself. And now you finally get to see that, yo, he is human. That man is human. I still work a regular job.
Come on, man.
Like every day.
Did y'all hear me when in the beginning when I said I came from the hot mill? Like, this is what we do, y'all. This is what we do because we are all working towards something. And like you just said earlier, man, when we do this thing, the plan is to bring everyone who was a part of it with
us,
to elevate not just myself, If I elevate me, I know Treble gets elevated. I know Troch gets elevated. I know them shop boys, my boys, they get elevated. I know the vibe get elevated.
Yes, sir.
It's a whole movement. It's a trajectory. But it's even better if not just one got to do it. Why can't we all just do it and pour into the same pot? If we all do it and we pour into the same pot, now nobody has to just rely on one. Now we can say, you know what? Treble got some stuff over here. Let me lean on him real quick. Troch got some stuff over here. Cad, Queen J Shari. Oh, because Queen J Shari is coming, baby.
Yes.
Oh, she coming. We've been in.
Queen.
Shout out to the Queen there.
Yes.
Because we've been talking. And I got to get you. I got to scoop you up as soon as possible. It's happening.
And you know why you could do that? Because you own this show, right?
Mhm.
And that's why anybody who
Yes,
comes
sir.
here feels the way we feel about this show, right? When we talk about pouring into the same pot,
Yeah.
is the understanding that the media and the government are ran by the same people.
Facts.
So if you don't feed into their agenda, you don't break into those doors. And,
Ooh,
and,
come on.
and this is why I was saying what Troch was talking about, what Stretch was talking about,
Yeah.
what the collective has done, what
Yeah.
the vibe has done.
Yeah.
Is we're starting to rebuild our village because we don't need no handout.
That's it.
We just need to be able to count on one another to push the goal.
That's it.
Because every time we set a goal, the goalpost is going to move based off of their standard.
Ooh.
But that's because we're trying to live to standards that don't apply to us.
Come on. Oh, brother.
We're creating something
Come
that
on.
is ours that can't be controlled by nobody but us. Because it's for us. And it's going to help us get where we going.
This man about to get the whole show. I'm about to give up the show. I should have gave it up a long time ago.
God.
I should have gave it up at the halfway mark and just put the camera on him and let him run it. We should have switched seats.
No.
Oh, we.
No, I'm just telling you.
But this is why I love doing it, bro.
Yes. Is important.
Yes.
Like I said, the village is coming back and
yeah,
we're all investing. That's why when you say come, I'm coming.
Yeah.
Shop boys say come, I'm coming.
Yeah.
Because it's necessary to keep what we have, what we're building going.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And it's no charge hitting over the head.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have charged buku amount of money for this interview.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This is true.
Because it's exposure for me. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
However, the message was more important.
Yeah.
And you care more about your people to deliver the message.
That's it, bro.
Than to try to pocket something for self.
That's it, bro.
That if y'all ain't never tuned in to the Jeff Relevant show, I'm telling y'all, like, it's never, I don't get the feeling that it's done for self. I feel like you come here for the people.
I do.
And the people tap in because we get the message that was get. And I'm not one of your heavy commenters. I'm a faithful listener.
Yeah.
And the most you'll always see out of me is love you, bro.
That's it, bro. That's what you get. That's what you get.
That's what you get.
You get to love you, bro.
Love you, bro. Because I'm excited to see what you're doing, and I'm excited to see that you're still going.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people running this race.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are falling out.
That's true.
Because they didn't do the preparation for it. So you can't run the marathon when you ain't even been practicing.
That's true.
You ain't even set up physically to run this marathon. So a lot of people done jumped in the game and they're not prepared. And this talks to the music people. I know a lot of y'all on here, they trying to promote shows and they haven't done the preparation to promote shows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Book artists and you ain't done preparation. So y'all falling out the race real soon. You pocket what you can and you take from the community and then you run. And you're not investing into something that will take you farther if you just run with the whole program versus just having your own agenda. So I'm saying,
oh, I see it.
This thing right here is going to be so much bigger than what you could even imagine right now.
Thank you.
You just got to stay in the race.
Oh man,
you get tired. Actually get you some water, but you keep running. You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
because
sir.
The moment you drop out, you got to think about everything that you take with you when you drop out the race.
That's true. So that's true. That's the relationships I done built, the people, the connections, all the good energy, all of that. It
all comes crumbling down.
Yeah, it all comes crumbling down.
And we're not telling you to hold the whole thing on your shoulders because, again, I'm not Superman, nor are you.
Yeah.
However, when everybody taps into the vision and they hold their own weight.
Yeah.
And that's why the collective is important.
Yeah.
Because there's no artist that is greater than the other. Trosh, New Bop, Cash, Hip Hop, Treble, R&B.
Yep.
And they feed into each other.
Yes.
If y'all seen us at the Ambition Awards, y'all.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all, I mean, 3 different genres.
Bruh.
But that stage
Yeah.
was lit from the time we first started talking on the mic to
Yes,
the time
sir.
we turned them over.
Yes, sir.
And we started out not giving the mics back. We started out, it was crazy because we would book shows. If somebody booked Treble,
Okay.
I'm taking Cash and Trosh with me. I'm not telling you, I'm just bringing them.
Okay.
And then you book me, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm Treble to sing. But first, here go Trosh. And we're gonna toss on the mic and we're gonna let him rock. And then he's like, yeah, I know y'all here to see Treble to sing, but here go Cash. And we don't give mics back until we done. But you got all 3 of us the same exposure, right? You know what I'm saying? And that's love, is being able to share any stage. And Cash has done it. You know what I'm saying? Trosh has done, like, we share the stage. When you booking one of us, you probably gonna get all 3 of us.
Real talk.
Because that's just how we move. And I like to highlight my people. You know what I'm saying? I want to see you shine.
Yeah.
I know the people love me, and I appreciate every last person who supports the Treble brand, because you make me what I am.
Come on.
But then there's my 2 cents. What am I doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
I see what the fans are doing. I see what my friends are doing. But what am I doing? So if I can give a little spotlight away, I don't need it all. So if I can give a little bit away to shine on a new artist, and that's where Stage Invasion came in.
Yeah.
Because we were tired of complaining. Well, the promoters want to pay us. And okay, so what is the solution? Because it is never okay.
Yeah.
And hear me when I say,
come on.
It is never okay to complain without a solution. You bring a problem, bring the solution.
Come on, dog. Mike, drop that. Just
please have, like,
come on,
do the extra step and think about.
Yes.
Okay, I got a problem with this, but what would you like to see?
Yes.
And what are the steps you are taking necessary to see that come to play? Stage Invasion was one of the things where it was like, yo, the artists are not being paid.
Yeah.
The venues are not letting us do what we want to do. Okay. And they're not accommodating us. The sound, I don't like the sound system. If I got to constantly tell you to turn it up, something's wrong. So invest, because you want me to perform here, but this is not my standard.
That's true.
And we live in a world where standards exist.
Standards exist.
It's okay to have standards.
It is okay. Come on, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Let them know.
Now it's like, if it doesn't feed into my standard, then it's okay for me to try to make the necessary adjustments. And I can be polite when I do it. Hey, Jeff, you know what? I didn't like the mics we was talking on. I found these mics and I'm willing to invest if you're okay with that. Yeah. I didn't just bring you my problem. I brought you a solution.
Brought me a solution.
Can take it if you want it. You know what I'm saying?
That's it, bro.
It's all about what you choose to do past the frustration. The problem is in frustration. Your solution is what takes you over the hill.
Come on, boy.
You know what I'm saying? So now you get to live a little bit. And, and Stage Invasion. So anybody who's participated in the Stage Invasion, the artists got paid. Everybody got paid. And everybody got paid generally before the doors open. The money was already
Did y'all hear this? Did y'all hear this?
Already dropped.
The money was already dropped. Okay, when we keep talking about community and village, if y'all ain't took nothing out of this today to be convinced that it's out there and it's available, you tripping. If you didn't see what you could get out of this as an artist, and I have to stress this as an artist, because again, it's a reason why I'm choosing to have artists who are leaving marks, who are taking small steps, big footprints. And I'm talking about, that's a big footprint. I'm talking about, it's going to take you a little bit to walk across that joker from start to finish.
Yes, sir.
Because it's something that you got to get out of that. Y'all need to understand that the platform is for people to come on and really talk they ish because they doing it. I don't want to talk about what's coming up. And no, I don't mean no disrespect when I say that, because y'all got to understand where I'm coming from, where the level of this is. When you have a certain level of hustle and grind, you see a little different.
Yes, sir.
You see a little different. You start to see how all the chips kind of stack up and line up, and how they can be in your favor. How you have to position, like we talked about, positioning yourself.
Crazy.
right?
This is crazy.
You see how everything comes in alignment. And yes, people will look at you and they'll be like, hey, dog, I don't know what you talking about. You crazy for this. But then since you've taken your time and you looked and observed and saw what was around you, and you took the time to strategically plan, and then when you execute,
yes, sir,
that's why you are successful. And like you said, people are sitting up here trying to figure out, well, what is he doing? What is baby? It ain't no secret sauce to this.
Ain't none.
You have the same information and access to everything that I have. And y'all, I say this to y'all because I say this all the time. I say it all the time to y'all. Everybody who I've had on for the past 2 weeks ain't done or moved no different than how you should be moving. Come on. Ooh,
it's crazy.
Boy.
And it's crazy.
We gonna stay over today, baby. Are you okay?
I'm cool.
You cool? We might stay over a little bit. Ash, you okay? Okay.
It's crazy that you said that because it ties
Talk
into
to
the whole message.
Yes, sir.
I keep saying, the lineup was crazy over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Your lineup was crazy. You had my big bro, Trosh,
Yeah.
in here talking his talk.
Yeah.
Then you brought Stretch in here to talk his talk.
Yeah.
When you talk about positioning, it was like, oh, Treble, you ready? Oh, I'm ready. Because where I was positioned, I saw room for overflow. So when you talk about your footprint, and taking little steps to leave a big footprint,
come on.
In that big footprint, if I just decided to put my little foot in there, there's room for overflow.
Come on, and increase.
There's room
Come
for it.
on.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got to know everything. I ain't got to have all the answers.
Yes,
I know
sir.
that somebody stepped here before me.
Come on.
Which makes my step possible. And when we start to figure out when we're positioned and we can see that,
yes, sir,
then we'll start to grow as a community because the steps that we saw taken before us is about the people who went before us.
Come on, man.
And these people like Stretch, who is a pillar in the community and who's been out here for a minute, to reach back and give Treble the singer the cosign. I don't need you to do the work. You didn't put in your work and you can't do the work for me. But the cosign to just give me that affirmation, that energy to keep going.
Yes, sir.
And just be able to step in that footprint and not fit the shoe, but leave room for overflow.
Come on. Yes, sir.
Because when I fit the shoe, I'm walking a walk that was walked already with no trail behind me. But if it's there and I can see the prints in the sand, then I know the direction in which I should be traveling.
Yes, sir.
And it's okay to do my two-step and make my difference. But the plan is to always follow the steps in the sand. I mean, even the Bible said that I will make a light unto your path.
Come on.
But what happened when you can't see the light?
Oh, baby.
What happened when you can't see the light?
Okay. Listen. Okay. We have some people listening and watching. Now, listen, y'all think we done at 6 today. I have to let y'all know we're not done at 6. We're going to go over just a little bit because it's a lot to talk about here on this episode. It is a lot to talk about. Now, we're going to take this same 45-second break. I don't know. I might just have to take a pause real quick and just say we'll be back. The show is going to begin again. So that way we could just allow me and Treble to breathe real quick. Allow us to breathe. We've been talking good talk for an hour. Let my man sip some more of his Gatorade, catch his breath a little bit, and I can go ahead, sip my water a little bit, catching my breath, because we are not done, people. So give us I'm going to go ahead, play this brief waiting intermission real quick for about 3 to 5, okay? And then I'm going to play the intro again, because we not leaving. We still here. So, all right, y'all, please stay tapped in to the Redirect, Regroup, Refocus podcast, y'all, because we ain't gone yet. We got a few more for y'all. So y'all stay locked in. I don't even think y'all heard that. Jesus, we're going to do this again. I forgot to unmute that mic. It's okay. Listen, we are back here again at the Redirect, Regroup, Refocus podcast because, baby, y'all thought we was done. But we are not done. No, we not done. We gotta have this talk a little bit further. And like I told you, I got my boy Treble here, who has been just, when I tell y'all the energy and the dropping of the gems, we had to come back because we got lost. We literally got lost in the sauce of the conversation.
Yes.
That was here. When I tell y'all, man, I can't stress it enough to y'all to be around like-minded people who you can pull from and draw from. And when I tell you that exchange is something that we can't duplicate this. No. We can't replicate this moment. Like, you gotta be here to really understand to feel it, you know? And I just hope and pray that a lot of y'all have moments like this because wherever you're trying to go, however successful you're trying to be in this life and in this world, I don't care if you're just trying to get up every morning and just go to that job you don't want to go to. It's all about you just pulling that what's inside of you and being great, whatever it is you need to be great at. God put something in you for a reason. And the sooner and the quicker you tap into why you are the way you are and who you are, who you need to be, I'm trying to tell you, man, the sky is the limit for your mind to grow, for your expansion, for the whole nine. Brother, you have just, I had no idea that I was going to get this today for the show. This has been more than a treat. This has been more than just, this is just more. I don't even know how to describe this.
This is like love. This is what love feels like.
Go ahead.
This is and I think that there's no better way to say that, but this is what love feels like.
I hear you.
When you love what you do, you get a more authentic version, right?
Yeah.
And you know, I've done plenty of interviews, you know what I'm saying? And it's all about the music. Yeah. What about the person? What about the mission?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The music is good.
Yeah.
And it's going to always be good because the mission behind it. But we got very few platforms that let us talk about the mission. And for me, my mission is my people.
Yeah.
My mission to carry it to the next generation of entertainers that come out of our city. They're going to need this platform. They're going to need this message. And if there was anything that I could say right now, especially because I got a lot of artists that are on live, is that you can't be afraid. I think that I'm more successful now because I surround myself with people who daydream.
Okay. I like that.
I don't want, I'm not living the dream because I have to be asleep when I do that. And if I'm asleep when I'm dreaming, then I'm not moving towards it. But I want to be around people who daydream.
Come on.
Like we have to physically be able to keep going while so living the dream ain't living it if you sleep when you do it.
That's true.
So I'm saying it's okay to have that because that's something that is set upon your spirit. But if you let it rest with your rest, then it doesn't go anywhere. So that's daydreaming is well accepted around me, and it's something that I require because if you can't dream with your eyes wide open, you won't be as successful.
Ooh, some of y'all missed that message, baby.
You gotta dream with your eyes wide open.
Ooh wee. I told you I was supposed to let the show go at 5:30. I wasn't lying. I just wasn't lying to y'all. I was for real when I said this. Because if y'all ain't tapped in, now see, again, this is why we talked about the platform being what it is and why it's here the way that it is. My man just put it so eloquently. And and big shout out to Sharon Pulliam, who is a successful gospel recording artist. She is going to come here.
Yeah.
And we are going to interview her. She gave me a date to be on her platform for Can TV. I was already on there again, but she wants me back again. And she is going to come right here to the Vibe studio.
Congratulations.
And I had to say something about this wonderful woman here. If y'all have not tapped into Sharon Pulliam, she is a beautiful soul. She is somebody who was just such as yourself, who has a mission and who is standing behind the mission, who was just so faithful in it, yo.
Yes, sir.
When I tell you, like, I know I know how I am, but you know, we always strive to go up a little bit higher than that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And she's one of those people that I pull from because she doesn't realize how much of an inspiration that she is. So I had to drop that on y'all real quick. But we back with this inspiration. This brother right here, because I'm trying to tell you, I don't know how many have any of y'all sat down with Treble? Do you allow sir? You probably don't even allow certain people. You don't allow access to everybody.
No,
Ain't it?
I'm very closed off.
Yeah.
A lot of times when people encounter me, my mission is different. My mission is what I'm doing at that moment. So I don't have the pleasure of actually having these in-depth conversations. Now we do invite people to the table.
Okay.
Like I go out and I try to support different artists and stuff like that. And if that's the case, then yeah. But then a lot of times my focus is on who I'm there to support. I mean, shout out to my little bro Breezy 23, who is another R&B artist out of Chicago, and he is doing his thing right now. So I'm saying, and a lot of times when I'm stepping out for him, my focus is on him. I critique his whole performance, and I give pointers, bro. This is what I want to see you do. You ain't opening your eyes. You're not feeding to the left side of the crowd.
Okay.
And he takes that information. So a lot of times when you see me out, I'm still working, even when I ain't working.
Okay.
But when it's a person who's like, yo, I really want to talk to you. I want to get the Treble story. Like, it's a time for that. And I think that just mostly how I live my life. There's a time and a place for everything. And this was the time for this. A lot of people don't get this because there's not a lot of time for it. But when you create time for this, and that's why I was excited, because I'm like, okay, like I know what the mission is. Yeah. When we set the date, it became so clear because everything around me started to shift into what today was going to be. I started to see things, my perspective changed, and I'm like, yep, but we're going to talk about that.
Okay.
That's why that post was what it was. It's because, like, y'all been doing a lot of stuff around me. We're going to address it. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Because people are afraid to take that next step. They don't know what direction we're going in. And that's why I say that, like, the industry right now is been moving kind of slow. But it's slow for a reason. And it's not for anybody to get scared or discouraged. It's just the changing of a tide. You know what I'm saying? The time is about to change, and when it kicks up, it's about to be heavy. So this is the time where you start doing your preparation. A lot of summer festivals and stuff going on for artists.
A lot.
So it's busy. You know what I'm saying? And
extremely busy.
You don't get it, like I said, you don't get this trouble in passing because I'm busy. But today will let a lot of people know that I didn't blow them off. I wasn't brushing them off, and I heard you. I said a lot of stuff today that people have asked me privately. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just dropping gems because it's conversations I've had in different rooms. And if it was meant for me to talk about it, the universe would have aligned itself to where it was focused. So everything I spoke today, I'm sure, and I still got the same amount of people on my live as when we started. You know
see, so there it is. That speaks to it right there.
The message was given. You know,
come on, man.
So they're gonna receive it on their own time, and it's here for them. And, and we're gonna leave it up, and we're gonna let it be. I mean, us going over is just a testament that this was something somebody needed to hear.
Come on,
right?
Bro. Yes, sir.
It did more for the people in the room because we get to feel how thick the room is right now.
If y'all, it's thick, it's heavy. Y'all just don't understand. Like my man put it so eloquently. He said love. He said it's the love in the room. And I guess I hear you when you say love. I just still do not have the right words to really describe it in my lens.
Yeah, I got you.
Because I don't want to say I'm enamored. I guess I'm taken aback by what today has given me. You know, but I'm telling you, when you put that post out, I felt that.
Yes. Yeah.
I felt that because it was a different. This is my wife now. If baby, if you be watching the show, if you watch the show, Miss Relevant, you would know that we over right now. No, let me stop messing with her. But yeah, I guess I'm taken aback because when I saw the post and I looked at it, I said, okay, my man, he really want to come on the talk.
Yeah,
you know, he really wants to come on the talk. I've had certain people I've been in their presence and say they want to talk.
Mhm.
But, you know, like I said, we've been going back and forth trying to see when I've been trying to see when the schedule will mesh up because I pay attention to how you be moving.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, okay, if we got something going on here, if he got something this week, all right, my man, he gonna be out of town like this. I ain't trying to bombard. I want to make sure that the time is there. And like you said, everything just worked out perfectly.
Yeah,
But it's to happen.
The more closer we got to the date, the more excited I got.
Yeah.
And I'm because there's a reason why in the church the pastor brings in other preachers.
Yeah.
It's because you ain't always gonna have the word.
That's true.
And I was excited because the word that I was bringing today was for you. You give me a word.
Yeah.
Every week. Every week I'm tuning in and you have the word present. But who takes care of the caretaker? You know what I'm saying? Like,
come on,
like who is watering the plant? And your wife, she has done an amazing job because you come back week after week.
Yeah.
And it's still and so we know you got a support base, but sometimes you need a word yourself. You know what I'm saying? And when the invite was extended, it was a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? That's why we at the Ambitious Award. We are at the Ambitious Award. I'm like, let's lock it in. Just lock
that's
it in.
true.
Like, and for those who know Treble, I do not do business when I'm outside. Like, I don't even allow people to talk to me. But this
Ash told me
this.
She told me this. She told me this
because I don't like talking to people.
Yeah,
I don't like talking to people at all.
Yeah,
and you can't tell when I'm outside. You can't tell that I don't like talking to people. I don't know, and I don't know if it's a character flaw or if it's a red flag, but it's just I be so focused and you know what I'm saying, like I'm trying to live in that moment that any small thing could throw me out. And a lot of people be making fun of me like, this is not the 5 Heartbeats. You are not Big Red. Like, we're not gonna come to your business house. I'm like, look, I don't have business house. You can just talk to my business agent. Like,
there you go.
I don't like talking to people, but in this case, like I said, it was the love. It was the love. The way you approached it, like everything, the timing was perfect. You know what I'm saying? But also it was just the fact that I love the show and what it does for me on a weekly basis. So it was just like, yo, like once we locked the date in, it was like, all right, now I'm setting myself in my position. I'm under my rock and I'm in a receptive mode because what is it that I'm supposed to give? I first have to receive that. And like I said, the message was for you, bro. Like the entire time. This is you on pump 9, and I'm just filling you up, bro.
I hear you,
so
bro.
that you can go back out here and you can go the next 100 miles before you got to pull over and be regassed. And every artist, or every person that comes across this platform should be gas for you to give you to the next gas station, and we'll just keep going. But while you're driving, you're dropping gems and you're watering plants and you are moving the mission forward. You see what I'm saying? And if everybody just had that, when I need to go to the gas station, I'm turning to Cash and Troche. They are my gas station. When I need to be refueled, I know that I can trust them. The gas ain't watered down. I ain't got to worry about it not never being none. They have me covered. And there's nothing greater in this world than the feeling of being covered.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? When you know you're covered and you know that the love and it's genuine. We move in love. We move with love. True. I love you on purpose. I love you with purpose. You know what I'm saying? And the more I do that to the people that are around me, the more they want to be around me. And the more the energy remains like this. So I don't feel bad about going outside. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because I know that the rooms I'm walking in, the love is there.
Yes.
And if it ain't, Ashley gonna get it together. I'm telling you.
Hey, you already know, man. She is down for her own. She is down for her own.
Yes, sir.
There are a number of things that we have talked about this past week that I'm hesitant on, and I'm not trying to be hesitant on. But she say, "Hey, we got to do this," and I'm like, "I know we got to do this," and that's me. You know what I mean? That's me, and I know that that's me. But
speaking of, I know we got to do something. We got to promote this book.
You know what?
We got to promote this book because.
All right, y'all.
Before we get up out of here, we got to promote this book.
Okay, y'all. I'm gonna give you one. I don't know if I gave you.
No, I got one.
You got one? Oh, you got one.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So, y'all, this is Redirect, Shifting the Mindset, book 1, because it is a part of a 3-part series. because the name of the business is Redirect, Regroup, Refocus. So this book is filled with 20 quotes that I've said myself, and it's an interactive workbook, okay? So after the quote, you can go ahead and journal how you feel. Y'all probably can't see the pages because it's kind of bright. You can journal it and how you feel about it. It has a morning gratitude routine with the date. Today I want to feel. Today I spread my kindness by. My affirmation for the day was such and such. You can check your mood in the morning. Calm, happy, anxious, rested, angry, playful, creative, sad. And we also got a space for you to fill it in if you don't feel any of those. We have a weekly check-in with the day. The top 3 things that you did this week, the most rewarding interaction that you have for the week, your feelings for the week. You can circle the little face that you felt for the feeling of the week. Next week, see, you can plan, prep your next week. Next week, you want to do what? The things you accomplished this week. And the best thing about the week, and you get to rate it. And guess what, baby? You get another quote, you repeat the process. I created this book because I wanted to offer something to people to where you might not need me to sit in front of you face to face. You just might need something that can be a guide for you. And that's what this book is. And Regroup will be coming out. I got to get with my boy about it. Regroup is going to be coming out. I'm trying to set the date in sometime in October. I might do it when A Day in the Man Cave. Shout out to A Day in the Man Cave, October 12th. It is an event just for men that I will be hosted at the Gene Shepherd Community Center from 1 to 4 p.m. on that Saturday. So I'm going to have a flyer for that too coming out, but I needed this to be a guide so that people can have something when you just don't want to hear me on the radio, don't want to hear me on the podcast, but you have something that's right there that you can pick up that you could do on your own. So y'all pick up Redirect, Shift to the Mindset on Amazon, $20. Boom.
Get the book. Get the book.
You want to hold it up in front of the screen? There it is.
Get the book. Get the book. All right. And I wouldn't, I'm not just saying it because I'm here, but it's important. Just like I said, your platform is important. And this is gonna be the last thing I say. I promise. I'm gonna get up out of here. But you don't go outside without checking the mirror first. So I'm saying,
come on,
this
brother.
is your mirror check right here.
Yes, sir.
And mirror checks are important. Ain't none of y'all in these clubs without checking your appearance first. This is your mirror check.
Come on.
And that is exactly what it done for me. You cannot accept change in your life. You cannot expect change in your life unless you do the work.
Yes, sir.
And this just made it easy because there's not a judgment in this book.
Come on.
There's not a judgment in this book. What you write down is for you. Right? This is your mirror check. So if I don't like the way my hair was, I fix my hair. So when you write something down, if you don't like it, you fix it. But you must do the work. So get the book. It's a good book, people. It's $20 on Amazon. Do the work to create a better you, but this is your mirror check. And before you go outside, always look in the mirror and make sure you're putting on your best appearance, because what you give to the world is what the world is going to give back to you. All right.
My man. I was going to ask if you wanted to give final thoughts.
Get the book.
Okay. Those are his final thoughts. Get the book, y'all. And I'm going to just tell y'all, listen, I thank y'all for all the support. I thank y'all for all the love. And because my man, he gonna be back. He's always welcome. He's already signed the board back there. We got a big old chalkboard back there. Every guest that come through, they sign it. My man will be back again. Yes, and I just thank everybody who watched and supported. Let me give out these shout outs real quick. Shade Room, D Smith, Sonia McGuire, Cypher Sick, Dashe Keys, Queen Ari, Nikisha Spiller, The Collective, Mike Clark, Carlos Reed, Kimberly Patterson, Lamar Simmons, James Adams, Dr. J. I got to get with you, sir. I see you out here. Who else we got, man?